I just made an awesome find. Look at that. Oh man, that is killer. Hey, it's Shell Casing Kid, and this week's video is all of my good finds from the last 3 weeks worth of metal detecting hunts. Probably 5 or 6 different hunts, including one I threw in from a glass hunt that I did. And then the last 3 are probably my favorites, so make sure you watch through. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. It really helps my channel grow. And enjoy the video. Here's something that's fun. It's a leg off of a little doll. Little porcelain leg off of a porcelain doll. Probably articulated. You can see she's wearing a little shoe there. Some kind of stocking. That is a cool find. I just made an awesome find. Look at that. Oh man, that is killer. Wow. That is a fantastic find. Wow. That's the real thing too. Wow. Just got this. It's a little piece of fancy, I don't know what it is. It looks like it might be a hook, but a very decorative hook. It's brass, it's all brass. Alright, another 1700s permission, and take a look at that. That is awesome. That is an old padlock. Wow, that's a great find. Shackle and everything. Wow, that is a great find. So I've been searching by this roadside, and the house is in this direction, and I just found the lock right over that way. And I've been finding a lot of modern change, but this is definitely not modern change. That is an old flat button. It's missing the shank, but that's a nice thick old flat button. So this target was hitting at a 92 on my AT Pro, and it is a complete pocket watch. Silver plate, but it's all there. It's pretty heavy. Cleaned it up when I get home because it is starting to get late, and I wanted to try to get back to my truck. Cool find. Here's the first piece of fancy for today. Probably a drawer pull. Might be a little, I don't know, it might be a button or like a, you know, some kind of ornament that a person would wear. Or it also could be on a horse tack, I guess. I just found a another little lead figure. Missing its head, missing its arms, it's missing its feet. It looks to be dressed in armor, so I'm thinking that this is some kind of a medieval lead figure. But that's a cool find. Okay, I just found something really small. That's like smaller than a dime. It's probably a button. I think it is a button. Yes, it's got a very big shank on it. That is a really nice flat button. Alright, that's like a cuff button. Let's see if there's anything on it. You guys see anything? That is a really nice little cuff button. I just found something really cool. I think that's another watch winding key right there. This is just tiny. It's a tiny little... Is it a watch winding? Yes, it is. It's a watch winding key. That is, oh, beautiful. Beautiful little artifact from the 1800s. It's got a cross on the top of it. Oh my gosh, this is such a killer piece. You would use this to wind a watch. I guess a pocket watch is what you would wind with this. That is just awesome. It's tiny and it is perfect. Alright, I got a great one here. Look in that hole. You see that? That is a Crotal bell. It's a matter of seeing if it's complete. I can't even take it out just yet. Let me get my leash. Here we go. Oh, it's a big one. Oh my God, that's a 4. That is a 4. What does it say it is? What's the number on that? Number? What's the number? 5. It's a 5. That is a awesome Crotal bell. It's as big as a golf ball. Oh, that's fantastic. It's missing the very top, but it does have the engraving on it. And it says number, I think like this, number 5. That is awesome. Here's the roundup for all the stuff that I found within the last 3 weeks or so. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. It's 5 different hunts. One was a bottle hunt, and the only thing I came up with was this little leg. I did find some blob top bottle parts and some old bottle pieces, but nothing else worth showing you guys. This little leg is pretty darn cool though. Porcelain leg. This was all from one permission. The key, which is just a killer find, and if you guys have been watching my channel for a little bit, you saw the key that I found that was quite like this, and then it turned out that it was from Pottery Barn. But this is the real deal. That is just a killer find. The little bracket, brass bracket, that's a horse bit. It's called a snaffle bit. That's what the property owner, mother-in-law, told me. This is all from a different permission. That's a lead spigot. The padlock, which was the find from that one. Pretty awesome. Flat button that's missing its shank. That, I think, is a piece of horse tack, just a little fancy piece of horse tack. And that's the pocket watch. I'm assuming that, I said in the video that I thought it was silver wash, but I think it was actually gold gilt. And look at this. It's one of the few where you can still see the face. It's the E. Ingram watch company, and it's the Biltmore, I guess, is the type of pocket watch. But that's a cool find. I think it's probably, the company was in business from 1912 till 1968, and judging from the numbers, it's probably like 40s or 50s. This was one thing I found on a 3-hour hunt, that little lead figure. This was at a local park that I check out occasionally after work. And then this is, I think, part of the weapon that it was carrying. It was in the same hole. And then this was my most recent hunt this past weekend, and I found a 1940 wheat cent, just a house key. This is that tiny little flat button, but the one that's in really good shape. Can't read the back mark off of it, but that's a great little cuff button find. The watch winder, which is only the second one I've ever found. Just so neat to find a tiny little artifact like this. I found this toe tap, which I don't think are too exciting, but I know it's probably got some age to it. And then the find from that place was this number 5 Crotal bell. It's a sleigh bell or a horse bell, engraved, and just really cool find. It's just missing the very top part where it would be fastened into the leather strap that it hangs off of. But that's all my finds for the past 3 weeks. So definitely not going to have a video next week. May have one the week after that, and if I do, I'll post it Tuesday morning at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thanks for watching, everyone, and until next time, always be looking down.